You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation over here with my man Andrew Tabiti. What's going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, man, looking good in sparring. Was that your first time back today or what?
Yeah, first time back in training. Well, basically sparring, so it's been like over a month because of the holidays and
Okay.
So I don't get too much sparring.
Yeah.
Have fun today.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So let me ask you, man. We got a lot of good fights coming up. What do you think about Robert Ghost Guerrero versus Keith Thurman, man?
I see it's been a good fight, hard fight, competitive. I can't really say who the winner, but I'm just happy to see that fight.
So you say you can't pick a winner, so you really see it as a 50-50 competitive fight, then?
I'll say Thurman. I say Thurman. I hope he win it because he get his shine. I see Guerrero here got shine with Floyd. So Thurman be I like to see him winning. So,
okay.
50-50.
Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm over here with the undefeated prospect Juan Heraldez. What's going on, man?
How you doing, man? Good.
All right. How was training today?
It was good. Got some work in today.
Yeah, that's what it is. I want to ask you about some predictions, man. We got a lot of good fights coming up. Let's start with Keith Thurman versus Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
I think it's going to be a good test for Thurman. I think he has what it takes. He has more styles to accommodate for him. I think he can move and he can stick a little bit, so I think he has a better chance of the decision. I think.
Well, that's kind of a pick-em fight, but I mean, I lean toward Guerrero because Guerrero's been in with much better fighters. I mean, Keith Thurman is basically he's been media made because I mean, like I said, his competition has been I mean, they haven't been horrible, but they haven't been to the level that Guerrero's on. So I think that with that being said, I mean, Guerrero is he's not a shot fighter. He's still young. He's still in his prime, I think. And I think that he'll win the fight.
So you think Keith Thurman won't be able to deal with his pressure, or you think Guerrero's a better boxer or a better pressure fighter, or what?
No, I just think that he's a better fighter. I mean,
overall.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like I said, I mean, Keith Thurman in his last fight looked horrible.
You thought so?
I thought so.
Yeah. We was kind of criticizing when we first watched it, but when I went back home and watched it a second time, I was actually impressed with both fighters because Bandu wasn't really a joke. I mean, he was a switch hitter, he was an Olympian, and it looked like Keith was trying to catch him with counters, and he was just not open for him. So, I mean,
don't get me wrong, but I mean, from what I saw, I wasn't impressed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and so
fair enough.
And so basically, and I mean, like I said, the competition that he's fought up to this point, I haven't been impressed.
Okay.
If he's the fighter or the beast that everybody's saying that he is, he's supposed to be doing what he's doing against the weak opposition that he's fighting. So, I mean, and with that being said, I mean, it's going to be a little different when you get in there with a guy that's been in there with Floyd, that's been in there with, the top guys in the game.
Yeah.
And I mean, and gave a good account of himself.
So you'd be more impressed with him if he were to beat Robert the Ghost Guerrero?
Yeah, I mean, if he beats Guerrero, he has my stamp of approval. And I mean, and he don't have to have it, because he is who he is. But I'm saying that for me to jump on his wagon, he needs to beat somebody with a real name.
I think Keith is going to take him in a decision. I mean, I think it's going to be tough because Robert Guerrero, he's rugged, and he's rough. But Keith got the youth and the speed, and he has good power. He has all the intangibles behind him. So I think he'll take it.
Okay, it'll be interesting to see who's right because your trainer Jeff Mayweather, he picking Guerrero to win.
Well, see, I'm not hyped on Keith Thurman like that, but I think he has what it takes to beat Guerrero. Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. What'd you say, Tommy? Go ahead. Hey, Tommy, tell me real quick, who gonna win? Keith Thurman or Robert Ghost Guerrero?
I think Robert Guerrero might win because Keith Thurman, he ain't look impressive this last fight to me.
Yeah?
He always relying on one punch.
Wow, I didn't know this fight was this competitive until I came and got predictions over here. It looked like it's split down the middle now. What you think, K.O. Bellows?
Man, it's a toss-up. It just depends on which opponent. I mean, which fighter show up. Because Thurman definitely possesses the punching power, but Guerrero is a lefty and he's a boxer. So I mean, if if he show up, you know what I'm saying, riding that bike but boxing good, Thurman can't beat him. But if he's sitting there, Thurman always got a chance to clip him. I always take a puncher, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a puncher myself, so I always like the puncher's chance. But them boxers definitely, if they come in, if it's their day, ain't shit you can do about it.
Okay, so who do I put my money on, KO? I'm about to go to the casino. Who I put my money on?
Shit, if you like the boxer, you put it on Guerrero. If you like the puncher, you put it on.
There you go.
Yeah, I got to.
There you go.
That's just the nature of boxing.
I say Thurman. He like he more hungry fighter right now.
Yeah, right now.
Thurman look like he more hungry.
You know, Guerrero, he already had to shine. You know, he's a good fighter. Can't take nothing from him, but I think Thurman. I like to see him next as a rising star. You know.
Yeah. What'd you say, Tommy?
I said you can't count Guerrero out.
Yeah.
Thurman's supposed to, you know, he's supposed to beat him, but
yeah,
you can't never count him out. It's a fight.
That's why
Anything can happen. It's boxing.
Basically what I was saying. Basically, like me, like I was saying personally, I like the puncher because I always believe in a puncher's chance. I'm saying if you like a boxer, go with Guerrero. Me, I always go with the puncher.
Yeah.
Like I said, if he come in.
When you say you always go with, are you saying you root for, or you think they're gonna? Okay, see, that's the difference. Rooting and who you think gonna win, right?
Yeah. Well, I usually root for the puncher.
Okay.
I like them odds, man.
Yeah. What's up? All right. Yeah.